I think once you beat this, you get a fight against the Ice Titan.
Yeah, I remember that.
Ooh.
He's stupid.
I say, are you getting XP?
Yeah, I think so. If not, you might as
Hurry
well.
up and kill
Yeah.
this guy. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's so stupid in Kingdom Hearts 2, how you do not get XP.
Rant.
I-
Oh god, how many rounds of this are there? Anyway, so since we're running out of things to say, my conversations will get more desperate and more intimate. So, has
Cool.
anyone tried Bengay before? Had
No.
a use for it? Because my legs have been killing me lately. Like, I exercised, I guess, in the wrong way, and my calves. I'm like literally walking with a limp this weekend because my calves
Ooh.
just are like not strong enough. And
You gotta stretch, man.
yeah, so I've learned, but I'm trying to make do with it now. I picked up from a dispensary CBD oil.
Oh yeah, that's the cannabis oil you can rub on yourself, right?
Yes, and
I've heard that's really nice.
and it does kind of. I have the weakest kind though, which is the shitty part. It's expensive.
Yeah.
My ex told me that Bengay would do literally the same thing, and it costs like $5. So I feel like, and I paid like $40 for this, so I feel like a bit of an idiot. But I need, I guess, our 2-year-old viewers' opinion, because you guys don't know. Clearly.
Children definitely know all about Bengay.
So 2-year-olds, do you think CBD oil or Bengay is more effective? I'm I mean, like, I know you guys definitely have access to dispensaries that sell topical marijuana.
Okay. So, but instead of talking about marijuanas and
Hey, I told you I'd be
aching pains,
I'd be getting desperate and intimate if I don't have things to say.
well, if you listen to what I had to say instead of talking old people topics, maybe you'd change your mind.
Okay, I'm listening.
Well, this was a topic I want to cover a couple weeks ago, where I mentioned before of like the most forgettable cartoons from our childhood.
Didn't we?
Yeah.
Didn't we already talk about this?
Well, no, we
little
talked
bit.
about Robot Jones, which is definitely a useful one. But I've found quite a few articles of like cartoons that for some reason only aired on like during the day.
Oh boy.
Like
Those are always
you
the
mean
best
they were in the
cartoons.
death slots?
well, yeah, like new cartoons that they immediately push to like daytime times.
Yeah.
Like for example, Atomic Betty, Squirrel Boy,
yeah.
Wait, what is?
Oh
what's that?
God.
the
Fuck
Cramp
Squirrel Boy.
Twins.
I remember the Cramp
Lunatics
Twins. That
Unleashed.
shit was so
That
bad.
was so bad. Ugh.
Okay, so let's continue. Okay, so yeah, what the fuck was Atomic Betty? Let's start off.
What?
Like Andy would tell me what you remember
I
from
don't
that
even
shit.
remember.
Atomic Betty, from what I remember, it was kind of like a... Oh, hey. Like, kind of anime-esque, where it was about, like, an android girl, maybe? Or some sort of warrior girl. And that's all I remember. I think she had, like, goofy companions.
She fought cats.
Yeah.
I'm looking
and,
at it.
Yeah, we're done.
I'm looking at it now. It's basically the Jetsons design.
Oh, good.
Oh my god. I
Yeah.
gotta stop looking at these images. Some people have made porn of this cartoon.
Paul, that's a given. Literally every cartoon. We could name like some obscure thing that was only aired once at 7 in in like Pakistan,
Okay.
Paul,
and there's
look
porn
up
of
Mike
it.
Lou and Og porn.
No, no.
But
No.
You know what's great about Atomic Betty? It looks like the Jetsons, and then the fucking sidekick character who looks like a green version of Billy from Billy and Mandy, and then there's just like a fucking generic robot that also looks like the maid from the Jetsons. Just everything has been ripped from something else.
Yeah, but one that really stood out to me. Anyone remember Lunatics Unleashed?
Yes.
Lunatics Unleashed.
That was
That was-
such a good idea.
I'm getting ready for the
Well, no,
porn
like,
that
I
I might
remember-
see from that.
Like, I remember in fucking Newsday they had a topic of, like, yeah, we drew Bugs Bunny, but evil. And, like, my dad, like, brought it up to me, like, why would they even do this? Like, looking back, like, yeah, why the fuck did they do this? And, like,
Oh, I see.
it was newsworthy that they drew an action version of Bugs Bunny.
Oh, of not even Bugs Bunny, of Looney Tunes in
Of
general.
all of them. The design is so bad because they all look exactly the same. They all just look like nondescript fuzzballs.
Okay, so they have Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Lola the Bunny, who didn't exist until Space Jam, by the way. She is
Yeah.
basically the Harley Quinn of the Looney Tunes universe.
Well, yeah, the premise was that they were like, what? It was like the future, and they resurrected cartoons to fight monsters.
I don't know. They have the Tasmanian Devil. They have Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner on the team.
Fools, they're enemies. I can't imagine the serious episode they had where like two of them had like serious conversations, like I chased you to the end of the world, and like, yeah, I was running from you, you monster.
Marvin Martian was apparently a villain on it
What?
from some of the images I'm seeing.
Oh my god.
I think they also fight a robotic version of Shredder from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It looks very similar. I could
why
be
not?
wrong. I could be wrong.
I
Yeah.
hope you're wrong.
God, I can't believe. Wow, I do remember this, but holy hell!
You know, I don't know why, but ever since you mentioned Lola Bunny, I have this vivid memory of Doug Walker freaking out about the fact that Lola Bunny had breasts. I feel like that's a thing that happened in a review of his.
I think it did for Space Jam. Probably.
Did he actually review Space Jam?
I wouldn't be surprised if he did, because
Yeah.
but yeah, you know, because like it's a PG movie, but like they gotta throw in some stuff for the fathers who are watching.
For the furries in the audience.
Well,
But
I don't think they knew it was gonna be a furry movie until afterwards. The news.
I mean, furries have been around for a long time.
since Robin Hood, I think.
Since Looney Tunes, actually.
Really? So it's like the 40s or the 30s.
They have there's like a lot of there's been I feel like I watched a documentary or a YouTube video or something about it. It might have been in the R. Crumb documentary. Now that I think about it, that they were talking about how some alt comics and like really early alt comics were basically just Looney Tunes pornography.
Okay.
Let's never talk about this again.
Mike and Og. There's a
Mike
Okay.
Lewinog.
No, first of all, I'd say, so Andy, you seem to remember this, the Cramp Twins. I only remember, like, fever dreams of this being on when I was at home and being sick.
It's not something I've actually watched.
Andy, do you know how long it's been on air for?
6 years.
5 years.
Wow.
It was being made for 5 years. And in both articles I'm looking at right now,
Wait, what?
all of them have, like, little reviews that are, like, a paragraph long explaining how shitty it is. Both articles, Cramp Twins, it's all caps and screaming, what the hell is this? What the fuck was this supposed to be?
It's so ugly.
I
Just
don't know.
I don't understand what's going on with the outlines.
I think that was them trying to.
I remember nothing. I just remember when being at home It was the only thing on Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon at that time.
I don't think it was. I'm reading it right now. Hold on. Where's the Wikipedia for this thing?
It just infects your
it
computer
was
with a
on
virus.
Cartoon Networks and 4Kids TV.
That explains
Of
everything.
course.
I-
The show reminds me a lot of Squirrel
I
Boy.
think it was just mad cheap to make. I mean, look at their fucking heads.